Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, Major League Baseball on tap and on the hill. Max Fried. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can't, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
This is Bryce Terang. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. Snap throw to first. Chourio dives back in safely. The 0-1. Runner takes off. Safe at second with a stolen base. And that skips in the dirt. Man at second. That's outside. 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. A little bit high. And the count's full.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. Swings through that. That one lifted to left. Bellinger under it. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the catcher, William Contreras.
Hit on the ground to short, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now here is Joey Ortiz. Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge cutting across. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back at Yankee Stadium and on the hill today, Jacob Misiorowski. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Trent Grisham leading things off and takes a strike. That one at triple digits.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
The 0-2. Got him! Larry Bullard rings him up.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Just missed.
Inside.
And that's fouled off. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third, no left fielder.
2 down, base is empty. Cody Bellinger, the next to hit. Check swing, went around. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back in New York, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, sometimes as a left-handed hitter, you know you're going to see at least 1 or 2 breaking balls in the at-bat, so why not go up there ready to hit that first one? Just couldn't barrel that one up.
In for a strike, and the count 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Bellinger takes it in for the out. 2 away. Now the third baseman, Luis Rengifo. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That one at the knees for a strike. Next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ben Rice. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Fastball for a strike. That pitch in for a strike. 0-2 now.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. That's too low. Ball 1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it. 2 away now.
That is the catcher, number 28, Austin. Well,
feels like the fastball is catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
In the air, left field. Yelich moving under it. And that is that. Back now in the Bronx. New inning getting started. Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers. Inside. And 1-1. That's a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. And no swing, says James Kingsley. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And misses inside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good job to fight that one off. Three-two now. And he's out on the tag. On the ground to short, Caballero. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. Bryce Terang digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
On the ground to first. Here's the tag, and he's out. And that is that. Back in the Bronx, set for the bottom of the third. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Liner caught at second.
Batting up, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Oh, the 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a ball popped up. Terang settles underneath it. 2 down. Back to the top of the Yankee order. And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Swing and a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And there's a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
That one is absolutely belted. That one is foul, and he'll see another. That's way outside. Ball 1. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. As we go to the top of the 4th. Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. And that's down, a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. And that's got extra bases written all over it. He's got it. One pitch and one out. One out man at first. Next for the Brewers, Joey Ortiz. Out towards right center field. Judge really on his horse for this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two down. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Next for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. Fly to left his first time. That one fouled off. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Yelich flies around third. The run comes in from second.
He's out.
And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom 4, Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a foul out of play. Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. This one in the air center field. Perkins drifts towards it. And there's 2 away. Here's Stanton now. Struck out swinging his first time.
Stanton.
No, that's a ball.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. Back in the Bronx, we go to the top of the 5th. Luis Rengifo up now for the Brewers. In the air left side, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Wells settles underneath it, takes it in for the out. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Jackson Chourio will hit next. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Check swing. No appeal. Ball 1. Chourio goes 6'1", 200 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
Nope, outside.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in New York, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Right side, and it goes just foul. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1.
it's a tough pitch. But in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. Ball one there.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And it's a ball and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
He was all over that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Caballero in the box now. Takes strike 1. Fastball for a strike. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Check swing, but he went too far, and that is strike 1. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-2. And that's just foul. The 1-2. This one in the air center field. Perkins should have this one. And that is the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. Top 6. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Line and a base hit into right. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Out there to center. Grisham moving under this one. Takes it in for the out. So now with one away and a man at second. And next will be the cleanup hitter, William Contreras. Swings through that one. In the dirt. Man at second. Grisham drifts towards it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. Grisham, first round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Aaron Ashby on the pitch here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. 2-2. Just misses with that one. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. One gone here. He was late there. Strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 1-1. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Up next for the Yankees.
One out. Runner at second. And here comes Bellinger. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Oh.
What a stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Next for the Yankees. Number 22.
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter. Paul Goldschmidt looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. That one's upstairs, ball one. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Back now in the Bronx. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Swing and a ball line to center. Makes the catch, one down.
Up next for Milwaukee, the center fielder, number 16, Blake Perkins.
He swings and fouls one off. More numbers retired and more world championships than any other franchise. The impact the Yankees have had on baseball really. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And a foul ball. I think you could make a pretty strong case that the most famous sports name in the world is the New York Yankees. It's a franchise that resonates across the globe probably more than any other. Everyone's heard of the Yankees because of the length of that history. That misses the zone. Ball two.
And that Yankee hat, I mean, it's all over the place. Moms at the supermarket, music videos. You just look and you're going to see one just about every day. But to wear that hat for real on the field, something that's very special.
McMahon fires over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Luis Rengifo. This one popped up. Chisholm has a beat on it. And that's the third out. Back in New York. Now up as the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. The Yankees looking to rally. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Angel Serpa.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Outside, ball one. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up.
Got him swinging. And now the catcher comes up to him. Austin Wells, 1 for 2. Top of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And now 1-2. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Tying run at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Perkins settles under this one. And there's 2 away.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Ball to strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. This one looks like trouble. Here comes Stanton. The relay, and he makes it all the way to third with a 2-out triple. Throw home, he beats it. It's 2-1. So the time now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Anthony Volpe. He represents the go-ahead run. That misses, and that's ball 1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up. Line drive, base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful
runner on the go. Swing and a miss. From there, safe.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-2. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. 2-2 now. That one lifted to left. And that will end the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, we go to the 8th. Andrew Vaughn. Now for the Brewers. New pitcher for the Yankees, Tim Hill. On the ground, right side. Jazz tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Jackson Chourio.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Ground ball left side. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Bryce Terang now at the plate. 1 for 3.
Bryce Terang.
Popped up. And that'll do it. Back at Yankee Stadium. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Abner Uribe gets the call from the pen. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it's off the wall. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 so far. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
That's in there. That's strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Line drive, base hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swings through that.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Rengifo goes to second for 1. On to Vaughn. 2. All set to start the 9th in this one. Up now for Milwaukee, Chris Yelich. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Slider misses outside. And a count 1-2. Ground ball to the right side. The tag, and he's out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the catcher, William Contreras.
That ball's carrying. Out of here. And we are tied. So digging in, Joey Ortiz. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. And that one fouled off. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the 9th.
Oh.
In the air out to center, and there's 2 away.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Two down, nobody on.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That one just misses. Ball 1. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Outstand. That got the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right. Here's the center fielder, Blake Perkins. Paul Blackburn taking over on the mound. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Pitch is high. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. To the right side. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Back in the Bronx, and stepping in for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. New pitcher now, Rob Zastryzny.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
There's a swing and a miss.
No, that's a ball.
Way out front for strike two. Off the plate, and it's 2-2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
On the ground right side. And it gets by him. And the winning run is aboard.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Grounder might be two. Here's Ortiz for one. On to Vaughn. Two. Base is empty after the double play. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. High fly ball, right field. And that is that. Back in the Bronx. Up now for Milwaukee, Luis Rengifo.
Rengifo.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings through that one for strike two.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, but we've got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And that one is lifted in the air. And it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling.
Runner takes off, and it's fouled off. The 0-1. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Save. Ball to strike. The pitch. Hit weakly on the ground. Caballero in plenty of time to first, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Big spot, and here comes Jackson Chourio. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. They put the tag on him, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Bryce Terran.
Ryan Yarbrough into the game.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by.
He's trying for third. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Here comes the 0-1. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Base hit into the outfield. The run comes in from second to first, and he scrambles back safely. Took a big turn there. Here's Yelich at the dish.
No, that's a ball.
2 runs across in the inning here in extra innings.
Whoa.
Quick move to first, and he just got his hand in there. Terang off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. On to the bottom of the 10th. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Trevor McGill.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And the 0-1. Late with the swing there.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
The shortstop takes the ball. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12,
That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. That one ripped, but foul. Man at second.
That's the ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Comes a 2-2.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
2 low, ball 4.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 20.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And a strike on the outside edge. Fought off foul. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a pop-up. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Tap foul at the plate. 0-1 now. In the dirt. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. And that misses. And a count 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble.
On the ground. steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire